Hey y'all, today we're talking about the HR diagram.
I feel like an astronaut in what you know about rolling down in the deep.
In astronomy, the HR diagram is a way of classifying stars according to their luminosity and temperature. By convention, luminosity increases along the y-axis and temperature increases from right to left along the x-axis. With a temperature of around 5,800 Kelvin and 1 solar luminosity, the Sun falls near the middle to lower right-hand corner of our graph. Stars that are dimmer than the Sun tend to be cooler and thus fall even farther to the right. Stars that are more luminous than the Sun tend to be hotter and thus can be found in the upper left-hand corner of our diagram. Stars spend about 90% of their lives along this region, known as the main sequence. While stars reside on the main sequence, they burn hydrogen into helium in their cores. Eventually, stars that are large enough begin burning helium into heavier elements, like carbon and oxygen. At this point, these stars veer off of the main sequence and puff up into red giants or supergiants. Small to intermediate mass stars become red giants before stabilizing in the horizontal branch, just above the main sequence. Once these stars finish burning through their fuel, they become white dwarfs. White dwarfs are incredibly hot, but are small, and thus have low luminosities, putting them at the lower left-hand corner of our graph. More massive stars become supergiants. Like red giants, supergiants have low temperatures compared to their luminosities, putting them to the right of the main sequence. Sometimes, instead of categorizing stars by their temperatures, we classify them by spectral class. This is essentially an indicator of the star's color and is highly correlated with temperature. The hottest stars fall into Spectral Class O. Stars between 10,000 and 25,000 Kelvin are Spectral Class B. Then comes A, F, G, K, M, and sometimes L, T, and Y, respectively. There are many different mnemonics to help you learn this, but the one I always think of is from an astronomy professor named Alex Filipenko who taught me, oh boy, Alex Filipenko gives killer midterms. I'll put a link to other mnemonics people have created in the description below this video, in case you want to find a mnemonic that suits you better. The Sun is a G2 type star, so its spectral class is G. The 2 represents its subclass. Each spectral class has subclasses ranging from 0 to 9, with lower numbers representing hotter stars. Well, that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, ponder, wander, and go right in the stars.
In slow motion, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Like what you know about rolling down in the deep. When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When people talk too much, in slow motion, yeah, I feel like an astronaut.